Kick. And it's a clear header for Ben White. And the player who scored his last 2 goals against Chelsea way back in April 2024 gets off the mark here and gives Arsenal. Kairat chasing back at Saka now. Ben White in support, pulls it right across. Gyökeres! Well, he couldn't miss from that range, but that feels like a big moment for the striker. A goal in a big game. Here's João Pedro. Neto delivering with a cross. It's all the way through to Garnacho! And Chelsea get a foothold. Off the bench. To get them back in it, it's Alejandro Garnacho. Saka. Marino into the path of Gyökeres, laid off for Zubamendi to strike. And just when Arsenal's command had been called into question, Zubamendi reinforces their determination to get this job. Neto's corner. Garnacho with a hit! He's done it again! A second lifeline offered to Chelsea by the substitute Liam Rosenior, threw on in this second half. And they've got it back to within 1.
Prodded forward by Trossard. Arsenal have 2 players over on the right hand side, and it's going to fall for Kai Havertz against his former club. Havertz for Wembley. Returned and relentless. Havertz in the semi-final, and Arsenal are Wembley bound once more, beyond all doubt.
Trossard's feet. Trossard to Martin Zubamendi, and it's in! Brilliant goal from Arsenal's midfield maestro.
What a strike from Martin Zubamendi. I said I wanted our players to have more effort from outside the box, H. We get it over.
The eye of a needle there. Rice and Kai Havertz coming over to stop Sunderland escaping, and they played it straight to Trossard, who finds Havertz into Victor Gyökeres. Oh, it's brilliant from Victor Gyökeres off the bench and making an instant impact. Victor Gyökeres finds the back of the net again. Norgard hooks that forward. Martinelli will chase it, and Martinelli will get there, and he looks to go beyond Reinildo. And Martinelli's bearing down on goal to wrap it up for Arsenal. He finds Victor Gyökeres, and there it is. Arsenal 3, Sunderland 0. A devastating breakaway. Martinelli and Gyökeres, the 2 substitutes combine, and Arsenal.
Christian Norgard, his first was in the win against Slavia Prague. Good strength from Madueke. His left stays in his wake. Madueke! A goal of rare quality for Noni Madueke. The strength in the build-up and the precision, the near perfection of the finish. And that's Madueke! Noni, as they failed to deal. Martinelli away from CK. Martinelli! Just a joyous strike from Gabriel Martinelli, finding the top corner and continuing.
Held in by Bukayo Saka. It's trouble Martinez, and it's gone in! And Gabriel is back with a bang! It's like the Brazilian has never been away. Sancho losing out to the Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard, who can roll it through for Zubamendi! In the battle of the Basque managers, it's the son of San Sebastian who makes the difference. A run from deep. Odegaard can whip this one in. Saka couldn't make the connection. Timber will lay it off for Trossard. It's 3. He scored away, and he's done so on home turf too. A third different goal. Zubamendi rides the challenge from Garcia. A willing runner ahead of him in Trossard. Now looking to turn provider for Jesus!
Oh, what a goal!
Oh, he is fit and firing now. And is able to turn around and get in behind and squeeze it in, surely. And this time they do make it count, and there goes Arsenal's clean sheet. Ollie Watkins at Emirates Stadium.
Madueke opens up, Roberts gets down to save, Martinelli keeps it moving for Arsenal. It's Madueke again! And that's a magnificent hit from Noni Madueke. Well, they haven't shown too much Premier League quality needed. Salmon under hit, Evans onto it, and away from Mosquera, it's Will Evans. Oh, he scored! Mansfield Town level! Immediate impact from the substitute Will Evans, who seized upon the short pass. Norgard, here's Abera Eza. Oh, it's another scorcher! Arsenal in front again after another moment of magic. They have needed a couple of absolute crackers to get them in.
The guard will turn in midfield. Here's Madueke. Lovely combination with Ben White. Clips it into the box, and Marino's header finds the back of the net. Well, that didn't take Arsenal long, did it? And Mikel Merino, fresh off the back of his goal at Stamford Bridge, is on the score sheet once again. It's Arsenal 1, Brentford 0.
Ben White
Here. How a second Arsenal goal would ease the nerves inside Emirates Stadium. Bukayo Saka's in here, opportunity for him, checks back onto the left foot, and Kelleher makes a meal of it, and it's ended up in the back of the net. Arsenal have their second. Surely now Arsenal have their 3 points. Bukayo Saka off the bench and onto the score sheet. Arsenal 2, Brentford 0.
brilliant play from Mikel.
No long VAR reviews. Martinelli wanting to use this extra 2 minutes. A lovely ball through, and they've got the goal at the end. Kai Havertz, the scorer of big goals in big games, arrives on the scene, keeps his cool, and Mikel Arteta can celebrate. Arsenal going in front in the very nick of time, in added time. Sporting, who were pushing for a goal themselves, caught out at the back, and Arsenal, Stuart Robson, have done the job.
Well, they certainly have. Kai Havertz looks to be a really good run. Not quite sure where the centre halves were, but he makes the right run. Martinelli finds.
There's Lewis Skinner. Now Saka. The big boys are still forward from the back. Can Saka provide the cross? Lovely skill from Bukayo Saka. Low delivery, and Victor Gyökeres scores! Magic from Bukayo Saka on the right-hand side. Eza picks up the scraps and picks out Victor Gyökeres with a wonderful pass. Lovely ball into Saka. Bukayo Saka! with a bang. Arsenal's star boy. Well, under a little bit of pressure, but he navigated the situation brilliantly. And Arsenal break forward again. Here's Trossard. Brilliant from the Belgian. In towards Gyökeres! A wonderful Arsenal goal. Sublime from the Belgian.
Martinelli is free. Oh, it's left for Eza! But what a moment for him. Eza scores his first goal since returning to his boyhood club. And it just took less than 8 minutes. Trossard, that's a lovely take. Leandro Trossard gets Arsenal second. And the touch was beautiful, the finish emphatic. And Arsenal will be in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup draw.
Over comes the corner. Header comes in and Arsenal have taken the lead. Timber turns away and he guided the header in.
And a fantastic delivery again from Declan.
No, Canary. Good feet, can't get away from the second challenge. Rice wins it back. Timber, Saka, chance, goal! Arsenal lead 2-0, Bukayo Saka, his first chance of the game, and he rifles it in.
There was never going to be any doubt. Comes out to Bukayo Saka on his...
Gyökeres got away well there. Stole a march on his defender. Gyökeres coming inside, he shoots and he scores! Victor Gyökeres is off the mark in his Arsenal career and they lead 3-0.
Brilliant finish from Victor Gyökeres. He does his trademark celebration. All that was, Tim, that was colour fury.
It's a very good ball in. And is it going to be bundled in? It is! Arsenal have made it 4. There was an inevitability to that. Timber has got a second.
The massive smile on during Timber's face. He's
Gyökeres. Was there ever any doubt? Rifles it into the corner. And Arsenal have a 5th goal and a second for Gyökeres.
Thrives in a more central area.
Flicked on by Trossard, here is Martinelli, and Martinelli's taken it beautifully in his stride, and scores! What an introduction! Gabriel Martinelli has been on the pitch for less than 60 seconds, and he's put Arsenal in front. He's under pressure. Martinelli to the byline, and Leandro Trossard sorts his feet out and puts the ball in the back of the net and wins the game for Arsenal. The two substitutes who combined for the first goal.
Madueke finding Kai Havertz. There's Eza! Oh, that's a stunner! And that one is right off the training grounds. He is the difference maker.
Noni Madueke playing himself into a bit of trouble there. Blair across the penalty area, effort at goal, saved by Kepa and turned in from close range by Bishop. And Portsmouth have their dream start.
That is an absolutely dream start, and it's been pressure from Portsmouth. Madueke coming short. Swans.
There's this ball in, helped on, bit of chaos around the 6-yard box, and Arsenal managed to bundle it in. And it's Christian Norgard. An unlikely goal source for Arsenal, but they are back on level terms. and they've burst Portsmouth's bubble pretty quickly here. Portsmouth 1, Arsenal 1. Madueke's ball in towards the near post and glanced in by Gabriel Martinelli.
That is all about the delivery. I mean, it is a great header by Martinelli. He gets the perfect amount of touch on it. 2 goals from corners.
Madueke. I think his initial touch was a little bit heavy there. It took him into Chaplin, who committed the foul though. Arsenal take it quickly. Jesus' ball across. Met at the far post by Gabriel Martinelli, who scores Arsenal's 3rd and his 2nd of the afternoon. Gabriel Martinelli's all smiles. And why would Madueke's ball into that near post area, and it's into the back of the net. Gabriel Martinelli celebrates again. Arsenal's hat-trick hero in the FA Cup 3rd round.
Towards screwed up, couldn't control it, and Sakame profits. Options in the middle. Here's Martinelli. What a way to open your account for the season! And it was well worth the wait. Oh, and it's gone all the way in. And for the 2nd game in a week, Arsenal are able to profit from an own goal. Jorginho Ruta got the final touch. His delivery takes a wicked deflection. There's Ruta. And now Yassine Ayari off the base of the post, but then slammed in by Diego Gomez. And Brighton have one back.
Skelly is called for the ball. Eza is the man in between. Might have thought about that for a second. Lewis Skelly. Eza slips. Scuffed by Timber. Finished by Gabriel Jesus, who has a look up to see if the flag's raised. It stayed down, and Arsenal are in front, and they fully deserve it. They've been on top from the off.
They've been an absolutely brilliant game, like you say.
To Liverpool in December. Lovely ball from Lautaro Martinez. Thuram gets it back again, got back up again. Barella's effort is smothered. Oh, what a finish that is! Sucic has lashed into level. Boom, you don't keep those out. Just when it looked as Saka's lifted it to Trossard, off the bar and into the net. Gabriel Jesus has got another, and Arsenal have their lead back. Arsenal from a corner. Yes, it's happened. He holds it up well. It's not the right pass for Saka, but he's got it back, and he's scored.
Rice's delivery, it's a deeper one, and it's in, and it's Gyökeres who's turned it in from close range. Another Arsenal goal from another corner, 1-0.
It's unbelievable statistically what Arsenal are doing from corners. That one, it's a great delivery, goes into the far.
There's Gyökeres. Can Trossard get to this? He will. From defence to attack, here come Arsenal. Leandro Trossard clips one in, Rice with the header, terrific goal. 2-0 to the Gunners, and it's Declan Rice.
Oh, that's such smooth work from Trossard. I mean, Gyökeres does all he can by driving that ball round the back of the Burnley defenders.
Corner towards Calafiori, and it eventually makes its way into the back of the net. An Arsenal lead in the quarter-final. They've had to be patient and bide their time, but finally there is a gap, and the Gunners are able to. The 5th minute added on as the ball is whipped in and touched home. Palace equalise in the 5th minute against Benitez. A shimmy and into the back of the net. The skipper holds his nerve, and Arsenal, Chelsea as well. Jean-Philippe Mateta is the first player he is hoping to deny in front of the North Bank. It's Mateta, and it was ever so casual. Rice steps up and thumps it in. What an Arsenal fan making this a cauldron of noise. Deveni sends Kepa the wrong way. The 22-year-old ball on the spot with confidence. Bukayo Saka. Against Benitez, and Saka scores right into the side netting.
Oh, that's a lovely penalty. He just strokes it to the left.
Hughes looking to make it 3-3, does make it 3-3.
Yeah, solid pen. Kepa goes down to the right and he just clips it into the roof of the net centrally.
Tries to make himself look as big as possible. To make it 4 penalties from 4. Leandro Trossard. Beautifully done. The pick of the bunch so far. Only played 11 times for Palace this season. This is a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. But goodness me, doesn't he respond? 4-4 now. Up steps the Spaniards, who just confidently dispatches that one in, and Arsenal are 100% after their first. The sound level has increased as Lerma steps up against Kepa. We've had 10 perfect penalties. Penalty area. We know he's blessed with technique. He has a devastating shot. And he keeps his composure too. 6-5 to the Gunners. But he's 21 years old. There is a lot of responsibility on those young shoulders. Oliver Glasner can only wait and hope. Wharton. Goalkeeper sent the wrong way again. 6-6 in the shootout. Mr. Reliable inside 90 minutes. Timber steps up, and Timber slams home. The most emphatic of the bunch.
Oh, he's crashed.
Pick of his young career so far. It's a straight run up from the Nigerian. Now he angles. Uche slots it in.
Needs to keep Arsenal in front.
In his own time. William Saliba delays and just strokes it home. Completely unfazed, the Frenchman, Arrizabalaga. Carefully measured out those steps from Lacroix. And saved by Kepa, who schedules a Carabao Cup semi-final date with Chelsea. A 2-legged London derby awaits the Gunners in the new year. And they have a new penalty shooter. He will deliver. Oh, by India's flaps, and it's headed in by Calafiori. Well, he loves a goal in Manchester. What's the ball in? That is by Dalman, and tapped in by Gyökeres. With just over a minute left of the 90. Gyökeres it is who pounces.
Baumann gets the ball. He whips this in. Left-footed, dropping down. Pickford commits himself, Max, doesn't he? Doesn't need to come for that.
Including Jordan Pickford. In by James Garner. Away by Gyökeres. Martinelli again. And Dalman can run clear. And Dalman has Martinelli with him. Dalman's going to go alone.
He's going to do it.
Dalman to wrap things up for Arsenal. Max gets his moment. It is dream stuff for Dalman. Arsenal's 16-year-old wonder kid writes the first chapter of what will be a very long and
great shape on it, and Gabriel pounces. Lewis Skelly. An exciting break. Martinelli. And, oh, it's a glorious goal for Arsenal! Devastating. And again, Martinelli getting in behind. Eze coming in. Gyökeres, and in it goes! Arsenal's night is complete. Rice delivers. Oh, and it's going to be another. Gyökeres there on the line to make absolutely sure.
Now Jurrien Timber, who got the winning goal against Chelsea on Sunday, feeds it to Saka. Saka cuts inside, drills one in, and it's in! Bukayo Saka's shot's found a way in, and the Gunners have the perfect start.
Yeah, I think you always expect that from Saka when he cuts it.
Headed away. What a strike, what a goal! Zubimendi with an absolute sizzler.
That is a peach. He has caught that absolutely beautifully. I mean, it wasn't the greatest defensive. Arsenal have got to be careful and mindful that they can't let Forest get any confidence.
Ball over the top, Eze got time, pulls it across, 2-0, Gyökeres. It was as simple as that, ball over the top, Eze, lovely ball into the path of Gyökeres, who couldn't miss.
Well, what a fantastic start. I mean, Eze has made the perfect decision. He's put that ball across. Players.
Arsenal goes short, Declan Rice, thought about the shot, didn't quite come at the right angle for him. Trossard clips one in, header comes in, 3-0. Zubimendi's got a second goal, and Arsenal are in total control.
Yeah, and he's not the biggest lad in the world, and to get a header, I don't think he can believe it. Trossard with his first touch.
For Arsenal, and the captain scores. Perfectly placed. Markovic gets Merino in the middle, Nwaneri in the box, Saka as well. Merino, great chance, perfect start to the second half for Arsenal. Just over 30 seconds by Rice. It's a third goal, and Mikel Merino is there again.
Saka. There's the header! Goal! And there's the goal! Kai Havertz has scored! Arsenal lead! Fine delivery! Just about got a punch away, Leeds half clear it. Rice feeds it wide to Madueke. Sends over another cross, there's the header, and there's the goal! Martin Zubimendi has scored, and it's Leeds 0, Arsenal 1.
That's a great decision by Madueke. He looked at taking fullback on, he chops inside, pretty similar to how Bukayo Saka does. It's a lovely delivery.
Madueke with another corner. It's gone in, Darlow couldn't keep it out, and Arsenal have doubled their lead.
That is all about the delivery. I mean, to bend the ball from there into that near post area, right on top of everybody, that's so difficult.
Odegaard looking for the run of Martinelli. He gets just ahead of strike on that occasion. Cuts inside. Good delivery! And Gyökeres has turned it in! And that is 3-0 now to the Gunners.
Yeah, that's going to sink Leeds. They put so much effort into that. But it's the two substitutes. Odegaard with a lovely pass through.
Arsenal go again. Odegaard, Jesus, nice turn. Still Jesus. Oh, that's wonderful. Quality finish. 4-0. And this is now turning into a rout.
Am I allowed to say I told you so? I knew he'd come on and get something. He's in good form. He had those.
Saliba for Arsenal. Eze closed down by Taylor, but he's got away from him. Oh, and he's played a lovely ball into Madueke here, and that is 1-0. Beautifully done. Wigan unpicked by Eberechi Eze. It's a super run by Madueke in a very... Eze, Martinelli making the run and threatening and scoring. Gabriel Martinelli makes it 2. Well, it's his 4th goal already in this season's FA Cup. Oh, and he's done well. He's got away from Morgan Fox. Saka wants it and gets it. Oh, it's an own goal. Jack Hunt with the header. It's excellent from Madueke. There's that pass again. Gabriel Jesus is onside, and Arsenal are 4-0 in front inside half an hour. It's a lovely...
To Mosquera. Damn, that's a lovely touch to Martinelli. Jesus makes the run. Here's Jesus! This time he scores! Gabriel Jesus has given Arsenal the lead. Just before half-time here at Selhurst Park. It was a really well-constructed move. Deeper one. Headed back across by Havertz. Madueke shoots and scores! It's another Arsenal goal from a corner, well made. Havertz headed it back, and Noni Madueke has turned it in.
Oh, it's a brilliant Arsenal goal right at the start of this second half, just to give them...
Pino, there's a goal. Mateta scores. He was unmarked. It was an excellent ball in, and he turns the header in from...
Zubimendi. Here is Eze, and Declan Rice on the follow-up, and he scores against his former side yet again. They've had to be patient. They've had to bide their time. Against Alphonse Areola. Scores! And Saka brings up his double century of Premier League appearances with a goal. His 100th direct goal contribution in this competition.
Through beautifully, and Gyökeres takes it and he's striding, gets the shot away, and Arsenal in front inside 2 minutes. Jorginho, and it's 1-1. delight for these Kairat players. The teammate. Here's Ben White. Looks on the chase. She's with him. Havertz takes over. Will he go for goal here? He will! And he'll find the back of the net! Well, that's the... White, Norgard, Havertz is in. Puts the... It stands. It's 3-1 Arsenal. Here's Kurgin. Crosses deep, and it's headed home at the back post by Ricardinho. Well,
Odegaard for Rice, back with Martin Odegaard. And Trossard! How big a moment could that be? Leandro Trossard has tightened Arsenal's grip on the Premier League trophy.
Superb there from Odegaard. Absolutely had nothing on, but then drove inside the 18-yard box. And what a fantastic finish there from Trossard. Absolutely superb. And you felt it was coming as well.
Marino. Early ball in, Trossard takes it down, and it's in! Leandro Trossard does it again! Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0!
Oh, the little magic man with a lovely touch. What a run behind the Tottenham defence. He zigzags in and out, and Mourinho with
the near side of the pitch now. Nice football, Timber joins the attack. Good ball in actually, but then headed away. Rice touches it on, Eza. Still Eza, good feed. Eza! 2-0! The Gunners have doubled their leads, and it's Eza! 2-0!
Oh, but the touch from Declan Rice is banged into him, and he just kills it. The pass is spectacular to Eza, but after that, it's all about that man in the middle of...
Still looking to get off to a quick start in the second half here. Bit of space, shot comes in, it is 3!
Oh my God!
And it's Eza again! What a start to the second half, and it's Arsenal 3, Tottenham 0.
Well, there's still people trying to pile back in and get into this.
Well, this time Zuma ready, and Richarlison has gone early, tried to lob right. That's a fantastic goal.
It's a great finish, very similar to what we saw in the friendly pre-season.
Good first touch, plays it inside. Eza on for the hat-trick. 4-1 to Arsenal, and it's the Everton Eza show. Fantastic.
And all his goals coming from exactly the same area. This one, a right-footed strike, takes it out of his body.
Right through the middle for Odegaard, skips away from the challenge, down the line for Gyökeres, showing all his strength. It's Gyökeres! And Martinelli puts in the rebound. Shots well defended by Costinia. He's had a very good game at right back for Olympiacos. It's Saka! That seals
it. Hill Dickinson Stadium. Victor Gyökeres steps up and scores. And Arsenal lead at Everton, and Victor Gyökeres is the man who breaks the deadlock. Everton 0, Arsenal 1.
Yeah, definitely justice has been served, and although Pickford goes the right way.
In from Saka, deep delivery towards Gabriel and flicks in. and William Saliba will run away and claim the plaudits. Short option goes towards that near post, in from James, and it's been flicked in, and it may have even come off. An Arsenal player last. Wish James will celebrate with those Chelsea fans, but it looks like Rice's delivery again, and Arsenal have it in again. Jurriën Timber takes control of the London derby. Another
Kadioglu out of it. Mikel Merino, lovely here for Lewis Skelly, and in! Ethan Ranieri. Arsenal have found a way. After that patient period of probing pressure, they come up with a quality in the build-up, and they come up not just this season, but in laying the foundations in previous campaigns. And here they come now with Timber. Look at the ground that he has covered, slips it through towards Harry Mananous, denied his moment, but Saka will score, and it might just settle it. A second for Arsenal, and the Premier League leaders well on course now for the quarter-finals of the Carabao Cup.
Given away by Gabriel, big mistake, and Evanilson takes advantage of it. And Arsenal find themselves behind 10 minutes in. Evanilson gifted the opening goal. Bournemouth 1, Arsenal 0.
What is Gabriel doing? That is just a complete...
Hardly convincing goalkeeping. Madueke picks it up on the right. Drops the shoulder, gets beyond Semenyo. Madueke inside the box, great footwork from him. And it's come to Gabriel Martinelli, and then Gabriel fires home. Gabriel, who moments ago gifted Bournemouth the opener, has gone down the other end and put things right almost instantaneously. It's Bournemouth 1, Arsenal 1. Timber's ball forward. Martinelli's flick on. Might come here for Victor Gyökeres. Breaks to Odegaard instead. Cuts it back to Declan Rice. That is a stunning finish. And Arsenal have their noses in front. Declan Rice back in the 11, and in a Timber into Odegaard, and Saka's in behind here. Saka cuts it back, and Rice scores his second of the evening, and with that gives Arsenal some breathing space. Declan Rice back in the picture and back with a brace. Worked it inside, and here is Krupi. Good effort, and Bournemouth are back in this. And he comes off the bench and halves the deficit between the two sides.
It's a brilliant strike from Krupi. Rice's delivery. Just bounced away. Shot comes in, and it's Eza! Eza against his former club with a fine finish. 1-0 to the Arsenal.
Look at that. Proud to be an Arsenal player, chest puffed out, pointing to the sky.
Raya struggling, goal! Leverkusen in front. Robert Andrich gives the home side the lead. It's been plain sailing in the Champions League up until now for Arsenal, who find themselves behind. Havertz, just about squeezes it home. And a look of relief on the face of Kai Havertz as much as anything. And certainly a feeling of relief for Arsenal. They have been far from their best. Trossard, Eza on the turn, and hits and scores! Oh my word! It's an absolute stunner from Ibera Eza! Even William Saliba can't believe the quality of that. My oh my! Out by Malik Tillman. Bit of a risky pass that. Grimaldo gets further distance on it. Seized upon by Declan Rice. That might just do it for Arsenal. Declan Rice gives them daylight against Leverkusen.
Pushing for the opening goal, overcomes the delivery. This time it's in from Trossard. Trossard turns it in from close range and the Gunners have the lead.
Leandro Trossard steps up and turns in from close.
Arsenal respond to situations like this. Tonali goes short this time. Oh, it's a brilliant ball in, and it has been headed home by Nick Voltemada against the run of play.
Yeah, it's a decent set piece. Arsenal caught a little bit short, you know. Good little set back, decent delivery. It's a good area. Gabriel's gone down very, very easy there. I don't think there's anything in it.
6-yard box. Eza. Rice's ball. It's glanced on and it's glanced in. Mikel Merino against his former club, and with just over 5 minutes left to play, Arsenal are back on level terms. Odegaard this time, curling one in, and it's been headed home. And it's Gabriel with a towering header. And what an important goal that could turn out to be at this early stage of the Premier League title race.
All Black from the spot. And Arsenal lead in the semi-final. Atletico Madrid 0, Arsenal 1. 5 taken this season. This to level it up. And he does. It's 1-1. That wasn't a penalty, it was a catapult.
Yeah.
It's come to Gyökeres. All Blacks retreating. Gyökeres and Trossard. Got the shot away. All Black with the save and tucked in by Saka. Arsenal strike in the last minute of the first half. Close range.
Saka gets away from Sarr. And Eza! Spurs simply cannot handle him. And Eza is turning the North London derby given away by Rice. Colin Moani with a chance to equalise. And Spurs are back on level terms. Gyökeres, space! Oh, that's a brilliant goal! Victor Gyökeres has his moment to savour in the North London derby. He was unmarked on the edge of the area. Eza pounces, Saka's away. Bukayo Saka to make it 3. The ball for Eza! It is 3! And at this point, it is becoming inevitable. Ebere Eza in the Odegaard. Gyökeres can take it with him. Gyökeres for 4! Derby Day dominance.
Bayern said they had a plan to get away from situations such as this. Having a plan is one thing, dealing with it is another. Jurriën Timber opens the scoring for Arsenal. What Harry Kane called. Have a go at a different fullback. And that's Gnabry, and that's 1-1. Leonard Carl, the 17-year-old. This is Eza. Fresh legs of Calafiori, and that was whipped in beautifully. And finished off by Noni Madueke. Trying to get through. Martinelli go. He's in behind Kimmich here. He's beyond Neuer. It's Gabriel Martinelli to make sure for Arsenal.